On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The Thunder enjoying this break from the road. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. They were blanked in this matchup a season ago. No wins in 3 tries. They'll try to improve on that dismal record here.
And you'd think this was a favorable matchup for them, but last year anyway, that was not the case at all.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
From 13, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. We play just over a minute here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. He could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daigneault. David, what did he say?
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mourning. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Mullen. Good D by Mitchell.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
McGrady right side. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside Curry. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, there's no doubt Stephen Curry has his favorite spots. But his jumper always is going to cause the defense problem no matter the location.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Trailing by 6. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The jump hook. Stolen by Tatum. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
McGrady outside. Towns for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Inside. And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Holmgren wide open. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Tatum. Out to Doncic. Back to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Anunoby sends it back.
Such an active, skilled defender. OG Anunoby twice on the pipe.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And here are the Suns now. Now Curry. Ingram outside. Pass to McGrady. Thunder with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Love with a wide open look. Outside Edwards. Outside Williams. And again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Jalen Williams leave them from deep, folks. You can't allow them to get comfortable.
Here's Curry. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
And that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Williams. Back to Mutombo. The kick out to Williams. Oh, good with the triple. The Suns leading. And here is Ingram. Bucket is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Outside Curry. Here he goes. McGrady outside. Pass to Tripucka. Misses the three. Here's Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. In the... by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Curry deciding where to go with it, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A good close contest so far since we finished.
16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Suns.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Now, here's Maxey. Ingram outside. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Chet Holmgren.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 43. Karl-Anthony Towns.
Suns leading by 4. They get a hand on it. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Back to Williams. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Now here's Towns. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Now here's Holmgren. Stolen. Here's Tripucka. Outside, Towns. Pass to Mullen. Back to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Trapuka. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Under trailing by 8. Now Holmgren. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Okay, might be young, but that's a grown man finish from Mr. Holmgren. Right on the defense.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Mitchell. For the miss from Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Pass to Maxey. Nifty move. Out to the right wing. Ilgauskas. And that one's on target from the wing. Ilgauskas has got his first points of the night.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Now Mitchell. Happy to see that. That one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the foul. Called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Now here's Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 6 points.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Pass to Edwards. In the corner. Tatum with it. Holmgren in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Rebounded. By Tracy McGrady. Suns lead by 4. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Curry. He's got 6. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
It's good. McGrady's got 10 points.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And here's Tatum for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Suns lead by 4. Down low. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Curry on the wing. 5 to shoot. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Edwards making a statement.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Trapuka. Nothing on the board. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Substitution on the floor.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Curry with a wide open look. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Phoenix leading by 6. Outside, Towns. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's McGrady. And he can't bank that one in. Pass to Mourning. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. A good look from Holmgren. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's the screen. On its way from Curry for 2. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Curry will bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point lead. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And that one's good. McGrady's got the first points of the second half here for the Suns.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Back to Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Curry attacking. Towns for 3. They get the rebound. Howard. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will to second chance points.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man. Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Suns leading by 4. McGrady outside. To the paint. Here's Anunoby.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Timeout.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 6. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. In the corner, Tatum with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Kicks it out to Mullen. Sweet move. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Doncic with it. Pass to Holmgren. Crafty move. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Suns making a change here. Suns leading by 8. And here is Curry. He's got 8. Nice take from Curry. And yes, it's good. Curry's got 10.
We spend so much time thinking about Stephen Curry's shooting ability and probably don't talk enough about how elite his handle is.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Towns, and Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Out to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Thunder trailing by 12. Now Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Now here's Maxey. He has yet to score. Outside Towns. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Just 2 to shoot. Mullen for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the high post. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
McGrady with the ball. 14 points for him. Unloads from 9. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. McGrady's got 16.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Nailed from three-point land.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Suns leading by 7. And here is McGrady. He's got 16. Pass to Tripucka. Back to McGrady. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. To the inside. Holmgren gets the bucket. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
and looking to get stronger. Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. He's off on the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been All-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Chris Mullin. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Suns leading by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Trapuka. No scoring in this one. Takes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Doncic. Trapuka grabs the board. On the wing, Mullin. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And this is where Mullin is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Now McGrady, and stolen by Love. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Thunder trailing by 9. On the wing, Doncic. Love outside. Off target from outside. Phoenix with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Maxey. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns. The open shot by Love. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Love's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Driving inside. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Down low. Out to Doncic. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Stolen by Mitchell. Inside. Doncic with a strong move inside.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
The Suns leading. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's McGrady into the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Tatum. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Mutombo. Out to Doncic. Just 3 to shoot. Over McGrady. Doncic, no good. Now, here's Maxey. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Fires from the corner. Tumbo grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Doncic looking it over. To Mutombo. To tie it up. And the layup is up and in. Mutombo's got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Tripucka. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And you got to admire how hard Mourning goes at it on defense. When he's around, shooters tend to tense up.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a three-point Oklahoma City lead.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Maxey with it. Pass to Towns. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run